Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Makar. Double honesty, apostle the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the nation of Israel. Now, it's a lock here. If it's a bit dark on this video or whatever, right? But I'm gonna do this video. Anyway, all right? Because it's a fairly dark road. It's not really that well lit, although there's buses and cars, as you can see, that are going down it. But whatever, that's not the point of this lesson. So what I wanted to talk about is how I was walking on a walk or whatever, right? And I've been seeing that there's houses, they're celebrating Christmas and stuff like that. What I've noticed is that it doesn't seem like there's as many houses and as many people that are celebrating Christmas. And that's because Yahweh has ruined these people's ability to get involved in mirth, right? Yet, even though he's doing all these things to the world, there's still people that are prepared to celebrate these things, right? They've got all the decorations, the Christmas tree by the window. They've got the holograms on their house. They've got all of these things showing that they're prepared to celebrate Christmas, right? But they've still got that spirit of mirth on them. And Yahweh is eventually going to get rid of this stuff entirely from the world, where there's still people right now that are prepared to try and do these things because they don't really believe that this stuff's going to end, man. But you can see that it's going to end. That's why there's all these lockdowns. That's why there's all this stuff regarding having to be forced to try and get certain things to where they're mandating it, right? But you still got people that are trying to bury their head in the sand and trying to make out as though this stuff is not going to happen, man, right? But Yahweh is tearing this stuff down, and this is something for you Israelites. If anyone stumbles upon this video, the scriptures say in Jeremiah the 10th chapter, it says, "Learn not the way of the heathen, for the customs of the heathen are vain. For they take a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands, and they stand it upright, right? And that they deck it with gold and silver." And that's exactly what they do during Christmas time, man. Now, you might have not did that in your family when you was growing up. You might say, "Oh, I used to buy my tree from the shop," right? You might say that, "I used to buy my tree from the shop. I didn't get mine out of the woods." But people that had more money than you, or people that was even deeper into Christmas than you, they did used to take their tree out of the woods. So ultimately, the custom is the same, right? You doing it in that way is still exactly the same as if you was to do it with by taking a tree out of the woods, man. It's the same spirit. It's the same spirit on those actions. And we're not supposed to do these things, man. And there's a spiritual thing that's going to happen to you if you do this. You might be happy during the time when you're celebrating it, right? But as time goes by, Yahweh can send a spirit and cause something to happen in your life, man. You might end up sick in January. You might end up sick in February. Something might happen to you in the next upcoming months. He might save you, right? Keep you thinking that nothing's going to happen. And then when the day comes where the MOTB, right, the Karagma, the thing that's mentioned in Revelation 13 and verse 16 to verse 18, you might take that during that time because you thought that, well, nothing ever happened to me. And it's just going to keep you having continual pride to where you end up getting destroyed, man. And that's why we ain't supposed to celebrate these things that all these people celebrate, because that's for them. And we've got our customs and our things that we're supposed to do. We've got the things that we're supposed to follow, man. I'm going to end the video and end the lesson there. I just wanted to make a quick video going into how, although people are still following these same wicked customs, the spirit of mirth is slowly being reduced off the face of the earth, man, because this place that I'm walking, last year, right, they was going a lot harder for this Christmas stuff than they are now. And that's because Yahweh's taking the spirit of mirth away from the world. And on that, I'll say, all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Makar, and Shalom to the nation of Israel. Shalom.